The aim today is to get an understanding between the business side of SEO and the technical aspects of it. It is very risky to bridge that gap. But before we move on, I'd like to gauge the knowledge of SEO in the room. So if I say, on the scale of 1 to 10, how many people are above 5? Raise your hands. All right. At your level, at a very corporate level, you do not make very thorough SEO plans, or you do not make any sophisticated link building campaigns. All you worry about is putting your money or delegating it into a boutique or into a firm like ours and getting the return that impacts your business. None of you worries about how many links we get, what is the on-page status and all of that. That is what you worry about. I understand that you are within the business and you've got to deal with not only with firms like ours, but 10 different firms, your developers, your PR company, your branding company, and all of that. So if you listen to me, you'd be at a better position to kind of be assured of the fact that all the money that you've been putting in, all the resource that you've been putting in, gives you the results that you want. A developer built a custom-made CMS for it, and you're stuck with him for the rest of your life. Whereas if you go for open source CMSs like WordPress, there are communities and forums, and everyone in the industry knows about them. So you're never going to be stuck in a contract or in a way that you're stuck with only one agency with your CMS and then you cannot get out of it. From a very SEO point of view, when we look at all of this, we need to make sure that you have the right CMS so that you have the correct build time. The other thing, again, essential, not from a business point of view, again, but it has an impact on the business from more logistic point of view, is that your website, when it's dynamic and your URLs are being, you're creating new URLs because you're uploading products, you make sure that Google does crawl them. And to do that, it's very simple. You've got to have an dynamic XML sitemap in your CMS. A little generator that'll generate a sitemap that says, all right, we've got a new URL. This is submitted to the search engine, and then they start indexing it. Everything happens dynamically. So if you consider this in the beginning of the project and make sure this is happening, you're not going to get into a hassle of, again, added cost. You've got to find someone who puts in a module and creates a dynamic XML generator again. So again, in the beginning, important for indexation, important for product update. You've got all the products, you've put them on their website. Don't think that Google is going to pick on them. No, it will not, unless you consciously submit it to your sitemaps. Because then there is that competitive advantage. All your competitors are doing that, and you're not. Has anyone in here thought about it ever in their previous job roles as digital marketers, that where physically their website stands? Yeah. But not all of us, have we? Again, this has an implication on our business. This has an implication how we present our position in terms of search. The first and the foremost thing is geo-targeting. If you have an international business and you would want your website to be delivered from international locations to those international audiences, then you've got to make sure where the physical location of the website is. This is very basic of it. There are alternatives to it. You can still have the website in England and serve it to every other country, and it would not massively impact your search. However, when you're running a search campaign and you have got a competitor who has international URLs and has websites at international locations, being served from international locations themselves, they are at an advantage from where you are. If it takes 3 seconds for your product to download, for theirs it might just take less than that. And then you would run into a risk of having high abandonment rates.